Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're new, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I want to tell you a little bit of a story of how my visa was rejected, not once but twice. Allow me do my hair as I tell you this story, because I'm about to pick the children. Don't want the teachers thinking that I've just run out of the African jungle. So here goes. Remember I got married, and shortly after I got married, I got pregnant. So my husband and I were thinking, you know what? Since you're pregnant, I don't want you giving birth from Uganda, because the services were better where he is. So we thought, yeah, that's a good plan. Let's do that. So I applied for the visa. I get all the requirements. At least the requirements were saying I need the financial statement, his and mine. So I got that. Generally, I got everything that they needed. And as a bonus, I also included my what is it called? My pregnancy journey. I gave it all to them, thinking, wow, this is really going to do me justice, you know? So that was around December. Yeah, we applied late because I didn't want to travel when I was still in my first trimester, because I was throwing up. Then we discovered it was twins, so the hormones were in double. So yeah, we decided to do it in December, so at least I can have Christmas with him. That was the plan. Wow, my hair is so hard. Whew. I need to have something permanent, at least for till the holidays. Yeah. So yes, we got into the planning process. We apply. So after we had applied, a few days later, I get a call, because we applied through VFS or VSF, something like that. I think most of you know it. It's what usually handles the Schengen visas. So I had applied through them. Then shortly after, I get a call from them telling me to go to the embassy, to the Netherlands embassy. So I'm like, okay, this is good news, because they told me that I'd be getting the results within 15 working days. So when I calculated, the 15 working days were falling on the 23rd of December. So I thought, okay, this is going to be something that is very quick. By December 25th, I'll be with my husband. That was the whole plan. So they call me. I go to the embassy. Then they're like, yes, we received your application and all that, and just wanted to see you and also ask you, like a few extra questions, because I attached my marriage certificate. I attached really everything, guys. I attached everything. So after that interview with the consular at the embassy, she tells me, yeah, this looks good. So just wait. We shall give you a call on what next. So I go back home. I wait. 23rd comes. Nothing. No response. So I'm like, okay, my chance has gone. So I can't be with my husband for Christmas. So let me wait for New Year's. And on the 3rd, of January, I get an email telling me to go and get my what? To go and get my passport. And so I tell my husband, he's excited, I'm excited. He tells me I'm going to buy a ticket. And I tell him, honey, first don't buy that ticket, first hold on. But just know we're excited. I'd even packed my clothes, guys. I had packed my clothes because I knew I was traveling. Guys, so I go. I go to the reception area. I tell them I'm here to pick my passport. They tell me where to go. I sit till my number was called. I go. They give me my passport. It was in a very big envelope. So I sit by the chairs that are provided. Yeah, I want to pull it all in. I sit by the chairs that were provided. I open my very big envelope with excitement. Then I see, I first open my passport. I don't see any stamp. I don't see any sticker. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, this is not a very good sign. So I get the paper. The paper was in Dutch. In hindsight, yes, they had written, they'd also given me the English version. So I got both of them. I read, reason for your visa refusal and all that. I didn't even bother going any further. I cried. Guys, I cried. I think I gave you some of the details in my previous video. The way I bawled and people are concerned, were wondering what is happening, why is she crying like this, what is happening. By the time I was pregnant, very heavy, 6 months pregnant by then. Guys, what's wrong with this pregnant woman that is crying? So I compose myself. I go. Then I sent my husband a text. I tell him, you know what, honey? The visa has been refused. So we're thinking, what's the way forward? He gets emotional, I get emotional. And at that point, we're like, we just need to go with plan B because the baby is coming soon. We need to see that we take care of the baby. Yes? We take care of the baby. Wow, I hope I've done something good with my hair. I hope it doesn't make me. This will do. So I get to text my husband. I tell him the visa has been denied. We need a plan B. The baby is coming soon. But guys, just know I was so disappointed. You know, I felt like some cold had been poured on me. You know, like when you're so excited, then there's this, then somebody dumps ice cold water on you. That was my feeling then. But I composed myself. I was like, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. Maybe there's a reason as to why this has happened. So I didn't really take... Okay, yes, I took it bad, but I was thinking maybe there's a reason as to why this has happened. So we let that go. And shortly after, 4 weeks later, I gave birth to a preterm baby. He came at 28 weeks. So when the babies, because I had twins, the one passed on. When the babies came, now we had to refocus. And given that we were cash patients, it was going to be very expensive because the baby had to do ICU. They had to, of course, you know, with ICU, there's oxygen, and oxygen is like the most expensive thing in an ICU setting. So we had to refocus our minds on seeing that the baby, the one that we had remained with, survives. So we focused all our efforts on making sure that the baby gets out alive, and at least we have something good out of our marriage. Yeah, of course, yeah, our marriage was really good, but I mean, at least you have a baby. So we refocused. That was in 2023. That's when the baby was born. But the baby was born on his birthday. That was his birthday present. So for 7 weeks, we were in hospital. After getting out of the hospital, of course, I had to do, you know, the kangaroo and all that at home. So come 2024, this year, we said, let's try again for the visa. Then we're thinking, what wrong did we do in the first application that we shouldn't do again? Like, what mistake shouldn't we make again? To thinking, we didn't really make any mistake. Then we're like, you know what, let's just apply. And because at the time I was applying as a spouse, but now this time let us change the strategy of application. So we changed our strategy. Because my son is an EU citizen, we applied for family reunification. For my son to join his dad in Europe, and yes, they call it right of movement. Yes, so we applied for that type of visa. Sorry guys, I had to change location because my son woke up. As I was telling you, I applied for the family reunification visa, so also called a facilitation visa. For any parent with an EU child that's below 18 years, you can apply for this. Then when you come to the EU, you apply for it's called a Chavez kind of visa, which allows you to stay in the EU to look after your child, because your EU child has rights. So you as a mother and also siblings to that child, be it stepchildren, they also can benefit from that visa. So we use that visa because we wanted also my other children to join us. I didn't want to travel just me and my toddler. I wanted also my other 2 children to join us. So I applied for that visa. I applied for it in the beginning of, actually end of June. Yes, around end of June, because I knew that my husband would be coming into the country in July for the summer holidays, and I wanted to travel with him. I didn't want to have to travel with 3 children. Very fast flight, and I'm alone. So we applied for it end of June. knowing that my husband would be coming in July so that we can travel together back. After the application, we sit back. We're thinking, okay, this is good. I mean, I can't be denied this visa. Why would they deny me this visa? I meet all the requirements, and indeed I met all the requirements. So a few days later, I get an email to come for my passport. Again, excitement. I'm going to travel. I tell my husband again. So he also gets excited. He's like, yes, when I land, we need to prepare for everything. We need to buy the suitcases. We need to buy, things for travel and all that. So yes, very excited. Very first time. By the way, it was me meeting my husband was the very first time that I actually got a passport. I had never thought about leaving my home country. So I had never bothered to actually get a passport. So when I got my husband is when I got my first passport. And this was an exciting moment for me, definitely. So I go get my results. I go for my passport. Very excited. Then I receive a smaller envelope this time. I read it. Actually, I opened from that because I had applied for, it was me and the 3 children. Okay, actually, yeah, 3 because 2 children because the third is an EU citizen because he didn't need a visa. So it was the 3 of us who applied, me and my other 2 children. I open. I never learn. I opened again from there. And the first thing that I opened was the passports. Nothing. Again. I was like, there must be a mistake. Then this time when I read the rejection letter, they were telling me reason for denial was that you didn't give a reason why you're going to why you're going to why you're leaving. You didn't give a reason, and we're afraid that you might overstay when your visa expires. I mean, that was the whole intention, for me to stay. So definitely I was disappointed, very disappointed. I was thinking, why? Surely why? Then when I talked to one of my friends who's in the Netherlands, she told me that I should have applied for a visit visa, tourist and visit visa, so that when I come to the Netherlands, I apply for the family reunification. But I didn't want that. I wanted the actual process of me applying for the facilitation visa, in that when I'm entering, they know that when I'm entering the border, they know this person is here to stay. Again, not asking me very many questions. Why are you here? When are you leaving? And all that. So I told my husband the bad news. He told me, no, I think we should now involve a lawyer, because I need you guys to be with me. I need my family to be together. I need to be able to know my children. So we got an immigration lawyer. We got a lawyer to help us because we had done things on our own and it had failed. So we got a lawyer. She called me. My husband first gave her the details. Then she called me, like, yeah, I got your information from this person. Now tell me what the issue is. How can I help? First, then she told me to read for her, to scan the copy of the rejection. Then I sent it to her via email. So as we're talking, she was reading the email. Then she tells me, according to what I'm reading and according to the visa that you applied for, they used a wrong, they judged you wrongly. They didn't use the right legal framework to judge you. Because I had asked for a facilitation visa and they had judged me basing on a tourist visa. Yes? So she took on my case. She told me we have two options right now. The first option is we appeal. Appealing will take about 12 months. Or we can write a fresh application. That will take us just a few weeks. So I was thinking, I cannot live another 12 months without my husband. I cannot live another 12 months being mocked. Because guys, I was mocked. My marriage was called a Zoom marriage. I could not go through that humiliation for another 12 months. Yes. Then I was thinking my child needs to bond with his father because he had never really known his dad. From the time that he was born, he had not really met his dad. And I was thinking this is the right time for us to reunite so that my children can know their father. So when we got the lawyer, she took us on. She wrote for us a fresh application. And given that we did it like immediately, because around beginning of July is when I got the rejection. Then we did it within that framework, within that time frame. And my travel insurance was still active, so we didn't really have to pay for any extra. First of all, the visa was free. I had already paid for my medical, so I really didn't need to pay for anything else. That was it. Of course, we had to pay for the lawyer. That was the added expense, but I really don't regret that money. I don't regret that money. She wrote for us a very beautiful application. She had other requirements that she needed from me. I sent them. That will be in another video because this is already long. I'll give you guys details on the requirements that are needed for this type of visa for all those parents that have minor EU children. So she got for us the letter. We applied. My husband came mid-July, and by end of July we already gotten the response. This time I went with my husband. I told him, you know, this time when they called, okay, this time they didn't even send me an email. They called me like, Madam, please come for your passport. So I told my husband, do you think it's a good sign that you know they've called me this time and not just an email? I was thinking maybe let's go and see. So I went to the center. His son that got the passports because I was scared. I was thinking not again. The third time, no. I got he got the passports. He was even turning away from me. I kept saying a silent prayer. God, please let it be a yes, let it be a yes. So he taps my shoulder and he tells me, could you tell me what this is? Then I turn. It was a sticker with my visa. Guys, should have seen how excited I was. I was excited. Jesus. I jumped up and down. I was thinking, finally my prayer has been answered. As they say, that time is the what? Yeah, complete. Guys. So yes, I finally got my visa for me and my children to travel to the Netherlands, and that is why you're seeing me here in the Netherlands. So that is how that was my journey through how I got 2 rejections and 1 final approval for my visa to travel and join my husband, and also let my children experience this new culture. And so far it has been a very great experience. I cannot say I regret. The weather is cold. In fact, right now it is so gloomy. It's been snowing, autumn, winter, but I can't say I regret it. At least my family is together. And if I don't know, I wouldn't trade this experience for anything else. And as I said, I'm going to give you guys guidelines, especially for parents who have EU citizens, children. This type of visa is usually given to parents from third world countries. So I'll give you the guidelines, I'll give you the requirements, how to go about it, and hope it will help. Okay guys, thank you for making it this far. If you've enjoyed this video, thank you so much. Thank you for my lovely subscribers. For the new viewers and subscribers, wow, I adore you. Thank you so much. Please remember to subscribe. For the new viewers, subscribe. Please share and leave a comment. It helps my channel grow. Thank you.